All right, one of the biggest reasons that I bought this particular unit, this Gulfstream Atrium, was because of the name Atrium. And the reason they call it the Atrium is because there are actual skylights in this slide out here. And they actually have shades and then blackout shades, so you can make it so that you don't see it as well. And then all these windows all the way around here just bring a lot of light into this unit. Another thing that I really liked was this sectional here. And the sectional, the thing that I like about it is it's just like your home sectional. If you need to, like when you're getting ready to move and you basically just pull this up. This cushion goes down underneath and it's able to slide in. So you basically you still have some seating area. Don't have seat belts under here yet. We do have seat belts under the other couch. This couch here does have 3 seat belts in it, but for right now, I ordered some seat belts for it. But it's a fantastic sectional. What it did have in it was a little kitchen, a dinette here with a kitchen table and 2 chairs that were fastened to the slide out. But the owner actually changed this. I think what we might do is put some recessed mounting for the table. Those tables that have the big pillars on them, so we can take the pillars off, put them behind the seat, and have this table actually moved to right between where the captain's chairs are, so that we can actually we can turn these, because we have quite a few kids. We can turn these and have dinner sitting at this table, and all the kids can have dinner sitting at this table. So one thing that my wife had suggested is that we paint all this accent. This is solid wood. This isn't like a faux wood, but paint all of this white so that it brightens up. Another thing that I can do pretty easily is if you look up above, there are rope lights, and the rope lights are like sparse, few and far between. So what I can do is they're just in a little track, and I can take them out of this track, and I can either replace them with LED rope lights, which I have because I'm a Christmas light installer, or I can replace them with the permanent RGB LED lights that are every 9 inches. So these rope lights, they'll be every 4 inches, or I could do RGB that are every 9 inches with a diode. I'd have to take this down, drill a hole in it, punch it in the back, and then screw the little caps on it. But I'd be able to integrate that with an app on my phone and change the colors in the entire unit. So that's kind of a thing that I would kind of like to do. We'll kind of see where that goes. But this particular unit, there's quite a few good things and bad things about it. The owner actually, this unit came from the manufacturer with a projector in this box. It had a projector in it, and it projected to the front where there was a drop-down screen on the front. But the previous owner really liked that, and so he took it with him. These particular chairs, these captain chairs, they're flex steel captain chairs. The passenger, the co-pilot's chair is immaculate, hardly anywhere whatsoever. But the little I don't know even know what you call that, needs to be refinished. There's some cracking up front that needs to be refinished. There's some cracking in some of this stuff that can be redone. This particular chair has a few little holes in it, and a few little pin. That's just where the paint rubbed off, but these right here are actually holes. I think we could take this one section right here out, take it to an upholsterer and get a a new section. One really cool thing that I liked about this was these little shades right here. They go all the way down, and I'm pretty sure DOT probably wouldn't like it, but they're not the ones driving my vehicle. And so they go all the way down, and you can still see through them just fine. So I don't know if I'll drive with them or not, but they're there. And they're in addition to the curtain that goes all the way. It's just a manual curtain. It's not a motorized curtain, but it has a backup camera, a Voyager backup camera that's in it. Not that great of a backup camera. It is a little blurry. It's something that I may or may not replace. Honestly, I don't look back there all that much. I do notice it, so I think it's good enough to just know that there's a car there. And I'm actually pretty good at backing onto trailers, so I'm not really too concerned about that. One thing that I was thinking of maybe doing, I'll get some feedback from anybody that is viewing this video, is taking these particular units out, these two right here, and actually putting a drop-down bed so that it would lower down to the level of the seats, and then you put a little ladder on it. You've seen them; they're pretty cool little beds. But has engine brake. It is a diesel pusher. It has an engine brake. Another really cool thing that I liked was that it has pedals, adjustable pedals. So the pedals, if you look really close, you can see the pedals come in and out. So for people that are a little bit vertically challenged, they don't have to tape 2x4 blocks to their pedals. And then I don't know why it has it, but it has this little light on top. Like it has this light that you switch on and switch off, and then it has this little thing that you can move the light and spotlight on top of the vehicle. I mean, it has the air ride suspension. You basically take the suspension, lower the suspension. It's a kneeling suspension, so it drops down about 4 inches when you get ready to go. This little thing is it's just kind of a trip meter. Like it tells you your miles per gallon, your trip miles per gallon, that kind of thing. If you look right up here, you can see the Xantrex inverter, and it is powered up right now. I can actually adjust it to where you can adjust the input down to 5 amp input all the way up to 50 amp input. So it is a 2000 watt inverter, and right now it's inverting a little tiny bit, and then it's actually charging because I'm on shore power. So it'll also do that when you start the diesel generator here. It's a quiet diesel generator. So I'm not going to start the generator, but it is like you can start it here or you can start it up front. You just push the button and it starts right up. So and then you stop it just like that. So it has I don't know why these things have a CB radio in them. I guess just for entertainment purposes. I've used CB radios in trucking, and I don't really care to talk to truckers. Nothing against truckers, but I have done that. It also has a little brake unit here that you can to hook up for your brake, for your trailer brake. And so that's a really cool add-on as well. So you can run a trailer that has a trailer brake, and it is rated for 10,000 pounds, which is a pretty good sized trailer. My Chevy truck doesn't even have a 10,000 pound towing capacity. So a couple more things I'll go ahead and show you. It does have speakers, 1, 2, 3 up front, and then 2 in the back. So that it was a 5.1 surround sound with the subwoofer right here on the floor. And so basically it was set up for a theater, and you could have a theater in here. Has all the storage like any motorhome would have. Convection oven. It's Dometic, so you can either use it as a microwave oven or a convection oven. You can broil some cheesy bread in it or whatever. I really like the stove. It's a really nice unit. And there you go. So all the units work, and we were thinking possibly too of putting a small dishwasher here. And I've looked at some of the dishwasher, the Faberware dishwasher, or there's some other ones that will actually fit in this spot. So it's, you know, something that we were thinking of maybe doing. So all your cabinets, all your cupboards. This is pretty standard in a motorhome. Basically, all your, you know, you have your water heater. You can run your water heater off the propane. There's also a little switch here where you could run your water heater off of 120 volt. That's really nice. Your slide out controls here, 120 volt. It's just a little switch right there. So you basically just turn that on, and you can run it off shore power instead. You know, lots of space for all your dishes, all your canned goods. What I'd like to do is have this so that we take this out and actually make it so that it can slide out and in, so you can, you know, basically access it. Some of the newer ones have that. Has pneumatic heat and air conditioning. Heat's in the floor, air conditioning's in the roof. They are not the heat pump. They're just a basic heat and air conditioning are separate. Another really cool, I like the double door. It's a Norcold built double door. Already have food in it. And freezer in its cold freezer. It has an ice maker, and guess what? It's making ice. So that's a really cool deal. There's a door here. It's a solid core wood door. No, it's not solid core. It's hollow core, but it's wood, and it's fairly nice. And then the bathroom, basically have a porcelain toilet. Not all RVs or motorhomes have a porcelain toilet. And one really cool thing about this porcelain toilet is it has this little sprayer, and the sprayer works when you have the pedal push down. Towel rack. We've got some dispensers that we're going to put in there. Already got those in. Little night lights all over the coach. Little tiny. And each one has a fan. So there's a fan here. There's a fan here. It has a cover over it. The shower. I'll actually step inside the shower so you can get an idea of how tall it is. But you do have to step up, so it's one thing I don't really like, but it's okay. And I'm 6'1", so I mean, plenty of room here. There's a skylight in the shower. Probably replace this little dinky RV shower head with a real shower head. I also have a SureFlow pump that's 120, and I don't have it in this, but I'm actually going to install it in this because I really like the idea of having full pressure in my shower so that I can shower in there. I don't know if we're going to do this or not, but I'll turn on those lights there. This right here, kind of a tacky little unit, but what it is it has washer dryer hookups in it. So it has the hot and cold in there, and then it has a drain for the washer, and then you can put a washer dryer all in one unit, or you could do a stackable. If you did a stackable right here, you could do that. Then you would just have to move the TV over to the middle. Again, tons of windows on both sides. One thing that I really like about this bed here is you actually have something to sit on. A little stool here, and then cedar. It's a little cedar chest in here. And on top of that, you have all of these are lined with cedar, carpet in the bottoms, and a rail all the way across. So, nice little bedroom suite. There's a lot of room here. There's already somebody that's already started to move in. Her boots are there on the floor. I thought of putting like a little a little recliner there that we can have a seating area here, and just a ton of room in this little bedroom. So not a lot of stuff, side storage, just enough room to basically put your phone, put in any little things that you have. We'll probably put a little built-in phone charger with the wireless charger that you just kind of sink into there, and we'll do that on the kitchen counters as well. I'm ducked down because that's where the motor is. The diesel pusher's right underneath here, and then this particular door is basically a glass door, and that's it.